Okay, so what's on the menu tonight? We have one pan cheesy tortilla melts. Again, courtesy HelloFresh. Here are the ingredients. There's the picture. Let's cook.
All right, so this is going to be a simple recipe. Doesn't take much prep at all. So I'm just going to cut this pepper into strips. And that will be it as far as processing vegetables. So when I say it's easy, it's easy. Just to save a little bit of time, I have already cleaned my chicken and it is sitting in a bowl just waiting to be cooked. Because yes, I cleaned my chicken. To each his own. If you don't clean your chicken, that's fine. But any chicken that comes through here is going to be run up under some water and cleaned with some salt. Okay? But I digress. We're going to cut these up into strips. It also calls for me to put the sour cream and Philly cheese in a bowl with about a teaspoon of water and throw it in the microwave and warm it up until it gets soft. So get those seeds out. So I'm thinking that'll be about maybe 15 to 20 seconds. We'll throw that in the microwave. And then from there, we're going to start constructing these little tortilla melts. So when I say this is easy, it's easy. Well, I take that back. We're not going to start constructing them. We're going to cook the chicken and then we'll start constructing them. But again, it won't take long. There we go. Done with the pepper. All right. I actually put it in there for 20 seconds and it is nice and soft right about now. So what I'll do from here is add as much or as little of this, the Cholula hot sauce, right? Add a little bit of spice. I'm not a big fan of spice, so I'm just going to add a little. All right. So got that all finished. There's the finished product for that. And like I said, there go the green pepper. Now I'll go ahead and throw the pepper into the skillet and start cooking it. All right, my skillet is heating or heated. I'm gonna go ahead and put a drizzle of oil in there. Let that oil get hot. Get my little beef stock out because that is going to be going in that chicken concoction once I get finished with these peppers. All right. That's old school, y'all. We're gonna put our hand over it. Not quite hot enough yet. All right, I think we're cooking with grease now. I'm gonna pour it in. Okay, and we'll cook these a little bit and allow them to get a little soft before we throw the chicken in. In the time, I know I'm going to need some water. Oh no, I don't need any water. Normally, for HelloFresh, if you have some stock concentrate, they want you to add a little bit of water to it, but not for this recipe. So, I'm going to keep on stirring these peppers up. All right, and now we can go ahead and add this chicken. All right, we're going to throw some salt and pepper in here. It said a big pinch of salt, so there we go. Then we will also throw in some pepper. Then we're just going to cook it until this chicken is cooked through. All right, the chicken is through cooking. So now we're going to add in this beef concentrate, beef stock concentrate. All right, we're just going to stir this in. So everything is nicely coated with the concentrate. You got to scrape up those good little bits off the bottom. That's where all the flavor is. All right, so it is nicely combined now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat, and we will get ready to assemble these bad boys. just like the Avengers. There's the film. All right, so now we are going to construct our little tortilla melts. So what we're going to do first is take this cream sauce, and I'm going to spread it on half of the tortilla, but just a small amount, not a whole lot. So like a thin little layer. We'll do that on about half of the tortilla. Then I'm going to top it with some of this chicken filling here. That's another piece of pepper. Oh well. All right, so put that on there, spread it out. Then I'm going to take some of this cheddar cheese, put it on top of that, and be done with it. All right. Take about half of this cheese and put it on there. Fold it on over. It is ready to go in the skillet. I'm going to set this to the side, put the other one together, and then we can go ahead and move this back to the same skillet that I cooked the chicken in. All right, so I'm going to be cooking those tortillas or tortilla melts in the same pan that I cooked the chicken in, just to wipe it out with a paper towel. So that's what I'm doing. And then we'll go ahead and melt a tablespoon of butter, so I can go ahead and throw those tortillas on into the skillet and get those grilled up. All right, the butter is melted. Now let's see if I can get these bad boys in the skillet without messing them up. There we go. Ah! Move, girl. Dog all in the way. Right, and we'll let these cook on one side till they get nice and brown. I will try my best to flip them over without messing them up, and we'll get them grilled on the other side. In the meantime, let me get this dog. All right, I'm gonna see if I can turn them over. Yes, I do have out my fish spatula. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see if I can do the same thing with this one. Okay, well, okay, not bad. Still, got it. Let me turn this up. Now that is what you call golden perfection. All right, now let me get them out before they burn. All right, the only thing left to do is cut these bad boys up and get them on the plate. So we'll go ahead and cut it like that. We'll do one more this way. Ah. Ooh, that's still hot. There we go. Ta-da! I hope they taste as good as they look.